What's going on, guys? It's News Friday, week in review, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the biggest stories and rumors you need to know, including chaos and drama over Moana's funeral, Alicia family angry at Jinimbi's friends, Passion Java out to solidify his name, and much more. If you're new here, do sure to smash that subscribe button because it's free. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into the news. The fight over funeral proceedings for the late Michelle Moana Amuli continued as parents disagreed on how burial would be conducted. The father, Ishmael Amuli, insists on an Islam burial where, among others, a coffin is not used, while the mother, Yolanda Kuawonga, is for the traditional Shona way. Things were tense as the father disappeared with the burial order, whilst the mother was contemplating a high court order to stop the burial. The father, however, swore that Moana's body would not be taken to Highfield, describing the mother's home as a place of immorality that ruined his daughter, leading to what he called a shameful death. In an interview, the father said, "I disappeared with the burial order because the meeting came to a decision I personally did not want. The body will be taken to a parlor, and from there it will be taken to our Muslim church where it will go through our religious practices, and from there to a resting place at Warren Hills." Another source of differences, according to an Amuli family member only identified as Fatima, was that Moana's mother had allegedly already started distributing Moana's clothes. On Wednesday, Mishi's mother came putting on the deceased's dress, and this angered the Amuli family because one of the issues that took time during the meeting was to come open over the deceased estate and when we would distribute it. Fatima went on to say, "Vatete vavauya navo vasunga kuti mbatya dza Moana dzinosungwa ne both parents and remain in the house until a day to be agreed on when her property would be distributed according to custom." They did not disclose everything that Moana owned as well as the funds they received from Kadungure family, assistant from Japraiser, and that from Nash. In accordance to our religion, all women will not be allowed to grace the burial of Moana at the cemetery, and that is what we are expecting to be done, said Fatima. Alicia's family angry at Jinimbi's friends. The remains of Mozambican Alicia Adimu, who was bent beyond recognition in a road accident that claimed the lives of Jinimbi, Moana and Lumumba, will be repatriated. Her relatives, led by the father, are in the country, and they collected the body from Parenyatwa group of hospitals mortuary to a local parlor. Alicia's body would be met by other relatives at Forbes border post, where it will be taken to Maputo by air. Burial is set for Matola. However, the family is angry at the treatment they allegedly received from Jinimbi's friends. It is claimed that they promised to help Alicia's family and relatives but have not been reachable ever since. "We are disappointed by Remo and the other person who came to dump my daughter's belongings at the hotel, promising to assist but never showed up ever since." It is believed that Jinimbi's friends committed themselves to helping out families of the 3 accident victims as a way of facilitating smooth burial for their hero. There were complications with bodies of the others who were bent beyond recognition, and DNA tests had to be carried out to make sure, hence the delays in burials. Earlier in the week, a Kadungure family spokesperson said Moana's mother had sent them a bill of about $5,000 to cover funeral expenses. Passion Java enjoying life in Zimbabwe. Since his arch-rival Jinimbi is no more, Java has decided to solidify himself as the only Mbinga standing. He has caused chaos in town and wherever he is going, as people scramble to get a glimpse of him, or if they are lucky enough to get a selfie with the prophet. Any chance Twabam has had, he has taken it to appear on radio stations and answer questions, not forgetting spitting out controversial statements that has set social media ablaze. On one of his recent posts, he wrote that his wife had given birth to a baby boy, which makes it 4 in all for boys on his belt. Mai TT arrested over attempted murder. Controversial comedian and musician Mai TT was arrested on Sunday over allegations that she hired thugs for $200 to get someone killed. Mai TT denies that she hired hitmen to have her ex-friend Memory Muyaka, known as Mai Deko, beat up or even killed for leaking secrets. She was picked by cops and detained at Marlborough police station in Harare after audio leaked proving she wanted to have thugs beat up Mai Deko. The hired thugs were caught out lying in wait for the attack at Mapalo Gardens. Police were called in and the thugs confessed to having been paid and produced audio recordings as well as conversations between them and Mai TT. It is also alleged Mai TT is admitting to the crime and even boasting that prison was made for human beings. The attempted murder case was on Monday referred to the prosecuting authority back to police for further investigation. However, in a complete 180, the thug who was hired turned back from his words, saying that he did not know Mai TT or what he had confessed before. In a video circulating on social media, the thug said he doesn't know Mai TT and was only paid by Mai Deko to say those allegations. Well, folks, those were the news that made rounds this past week in Zim and beyond. Do sure to catch us next week for some more News Friday Week in Review. And if you're new here and have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Until next time, head bowed.